Responsibility to protect our nation and our people. And when the system fails, it is my responsibility.
Well, not missing a beat, the New York Post summed up Mr. Obama's message in a headline that screams, "They want to kill us." President finally connects the dots. So what about this headline, Judy? Does the New York Post have it right?
I think they do have it right, and I think the media played a large role in pushing this White House into more aggressive statements and more of a response. I mean, the beginning response, what we saw from Napolitano's lame comments were quickly retracted, but it took them almost a week to get their story straight, and we still haven't heard from Dennis Blair. The media have not asked about Dennis Blair, the Director of National Intelligence, whose job it was to connect those dots that are on the New York Post cover.
John, I'm still stuck on your intro. We're supposed to be doing media bias. This intro sounds like it's written by Dick Cheney in his bunker. I mean, come on, we got 3 against 1. I need at least.
You don't like this help? You don't need this. You don't like this help?
No, I need a little help from you, John. These guys are like.
No, wait a minute. I am very, very liberal on a lot of issues, and
Judy, you went to jail to protect Dick Cheney. Come on.
I did not go to jail to protect Dick Cheney. I went to jail to protect my source, and that's something that you, as a journalist, should be proud of.
No, hey, I think you did the greatest thing. I'm just saying I'm a little outnumbered here, and I need a little help from John.
All right, well, let's get back to that. Let's get back to the point.
The premature release of dangerous people to Saudi Arabia and Yemen helped create this problem because the leadership
is what was creating this.
Just let me finish.
No. There was no Gitmo.
The leadership of Al Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula is made up of Gitmo releasees.
Gitmo is what created this problem. You know this, Judith.
Was there a Gitmo in 9/11? Was there a Gitmo in 9/11?
National Security estimate in 2006 under President Bush says Gitmo and the war in Iraq is what is creating terrorism and terrorists and an Al Qaeda.
There was an attack on the World Trade Center in 1993. There was a second attack on the World Trade Center in 2001. Long before we had a Gitmo or a war.
And what about us with box knives on 2001, and now they're.
And there wasn't a Gitmo or a war in Iraq.
And there wasn't a international.
They hate us. I refer you to the dots. Connect them. They want to kill us.
Let's ask about this, though. The president has changed his tone, it would seem, going away from that war on terror. He didn't like that, didn't use it. Well, now it's war on Al Qaeda.
He said it in his inaugural address. He did say war on terror in his inaugural address, and to say he didn't is wrong.
I think Peggy Noonan put it well.
He's also sent more Predator drones to Pakistan than George Bush did in the previous 5 years.
That was David Corn's. There is this gap.
Help me out, Judith, a little bit with some facts. Come on.
David Corn got it right in Politics Daily when he said that there's a gap between what the president is actually doing and his rhetoric. At least there has been until now, because there were 404 Predator attacks under President Obama versus 286 under President Bush in the last year.
Thank you.
So, but that's a curious thing. Why is there this gap? Why is he actually waging a war?
We've got to get a commercial break in here. Douglas, you're standing up for yourself in very fine fashion. We have to take a break with our discussion on 3 big-name Democrats drop out first week of 2010. How's the press? How is the press? How's the press treating it?
This is the point you should also be talking about the teabag movement, not in the next segment, because both parties are suffering incredible losses. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's about incumbents. And the Republican Party right now, which is under a complete civil war with the teabag movement.
Tea Party movement. You're
Tea Party movement.
Adopting the pejorative that somebody.
Okay, well, the Tea Party movement.
Right.
And that's we should be discussing both of these in the same segment, not one now and then one later. How the media is mistreating the Tea Party.
Let's let Rich Lowry weigh in. He's a media guy.
You should be a producer, not just a panelist.
Yeah, who is the producer? The horse. Is it the Republican Party, or is it
the horse race? The horse racing, the handicapping is already. If you come across a story that you think shows media bias, email us at newswatch@foxnews.com.
You're going to get an email from me later, John.
All right, we'll be back to answer the question.